Yesterday morning at 2:41 a.m. at General Eisenhower's headquarters, General Jodl, the representative of the German High Command, and of Grand Admiral Dönitz, the designated head of the German state, signed the act of unconditional surrender of all German land, sea, and air forces in Europe to the Allied expeditionary forces and simultaneously to the Soviet High Command. Hostilities will end officially at 1 minute after midnight tonight, Tuesday, the 8th of May. We may allow ourselves a brief period of rejoicing. Today is Victory in Europe Day. Tomorrow will also be Victory in Europe Day. But let us not forget for a moment the toils and efforts that lie ahead. Japan, with all her treachery and greed, remains unsubdued. The injuries she has inflicted upon Great Britain, the United States and other countries, and her detestable cruelties call for justice and retribution. We must now devote all our strength and resources to the completion of our task, both at home and abroad. Advance, Britannia! Long live the cause of freedom! God save the King!
Good evening.
Hi guys.
Evening.
How we'll do it.
What did you think?
Oh, that got the blood racing a little bit. That was quite special.
Good evening, guys, and welcome to Paranormal Shadows. We got a bit of a light-hearted one for you tonight. Happy VE Day from all of us. I'm going to hand you over to Matt.
Yeah, so as Cheryl said, it's going to be a bit of a different one. Just light-hearted chat about some past investigations, some solo lives. Going to go through some video clips, just looking at them. Only reaction videos, no investigations. Have a bit of a chat. Yeah, and a bit of a giggle. So let's go, nothing serious tonight, a bit of a chat.
Yeah, we got a lot of thank yous at the end of this. We started off with the VE Day video that Matt very cleverly put together for us today, the introduction. And we got just do some hellos quickly, shall we?
Yep.
Oh,
Here we got.
Luke's gone.
Okay, so from YouTube.
Hi, Sarah. We had a really good day. Matt's been doing the front garden.
Great day.
Hi, Sarah again. Great Britain, Great Britain, Great Britain, Great Britain. Hi, Sandra. How you doing? That's me. Hi, Mel. Thank you for joining us. Hi, Alex. Gemma. Hi, honey. Well, that was a way to start the show. Thank you, Nettie.
Yeah, it wanted to be a bit special.
I want to see the one with the cows again. May have to watch it later. Stay right there.
Don't go anywhere.
Don't go anywhere. We've got a little surprise for you later, Alex. You want to see that one? Well done, Matt. You're absolutely genius. Clever man, and bless him. Brilliant. Is that all the comments? Okay.
Yeah, we're up to date on the comments.
I don't know where Luke's gone. He needs to come in because it's his.
He did say 1 minute.
He'll be back in a minute. He's buggered off again.
As soon as he's back, we'll add him back. But so we've explained what.
Michelle's just come in.
Sorry?
Michelle's just come in.
And Helen.
And Helen and Lynn.
Hello, everybody.
Hello. Luke's back.
All right, let's get Luke.
I'm going to get Luke in. Hello, UK.
I lost all sound. Everything.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no.
I still can't hear Shelley.
Oh dear.
You can't hear us?
Luke, can you hear them at all?
I can hear you.
Yeah.
Oh,
How
sweet.
strange is that?
Strange, isn't it? It's always your phone, Luke.
Can everyone in the chat hear us okay? Everyone in the chat hear us okay? So
judging by the fact that Alex said can't wait, I think they can hear you.
You hear us yet?
I just don't understand why Luke can't hear us.
Tell Luke to drop out and come back. We'll
Luke, drop out and come back.
All right.
Yeah, we can hear you all okay. So, hello from the US. Hello. Can't wait. Cheers to cow one. Hi, Rob. Yeah, all good. Fantastic. Luke needs a new
Yeah,
phone.
it's always Luke's phone.
Luke, can you hear me now? Put him back on.
Yeah, you can.
Yay!
Awesome.
Good, because we need you
It was fine the whole time. We wasn't live. It was
I know.
fine. As soon as you go live, that's it.
Ironically, I now can't hear Luke.
Oh,
But
you
that's
joking?
fine.
That
We
don't
did a
matter.
live like this before. It's
I
fine.
don't matter, Luke said that. Oh, I love the love between you two. Right, Matt, what have we got coming up first?
All right. So there was a bit of a special live last year from David and Luke, wouldn't you say?
This needed some recognition because it was on D-Day, and these guys, you know, they absolutely done us proud. They went out.
And we didn't know exactly what they planned.
No, you know, and it's because on VE Day, it's not just about, you know, celebrating the fact that we won the war. It's also about remembering those we lost along the way. And you know what? We wanted to share this again tonight because it's really, really important that we remember. And Luke and David done us absolutely proud this night. And we just want to share the video with you. And then let the lads have a chat about it afterwards.
Okay,
All right.
come on.
It's coming.
Over there are the lights of Calais, and slightly further over are the lights of Dunkirk.
We want to address the reason we're here today. Today commemorated the 75th anniversary of the D-Day landings, where Allied forces lost thousands of lives, families were torn apart in the name of freedom and to protect this great country and many, many others, and effectively the civilized world with from the Nazis and from the Axis powers. As you can see, the sun has finally set over the south coast of England. Many of us would have lost relatives during that conflict, some in direct battle, some were otherwise captured in their home countries. What the men and soldiers did in that time was nothing short of heroic. The commemorations today had two words that resonated with the entire world, and those words were thank you. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your commitment to the country that you grew up in, that you were born in, that you loved. I was working all day today, and very rarely do we ever get time to sort of reflect and settle down. And I've caught myself on a break, just taking a moment to reflect on the circumstances that led to where we were and potentially where we are now as a country, as a world. And if I could take any inspiration from the events that happened today, it's to fight for what you love, fight for what feels right for you. There are so many different things that are going on in this world that what we remember people greatest for is for their greatest sacrifices. And I think as people, we don't necessarily do a good enough job of doing that day in and day out. Celebrate who you love, celebrate what you like doing, celebrate what you've had to overcome to get to this point. but we're here tonight to celebrate the immeasurable sacrifice to king and country that British soldiers, the British soldiers, and all the other soldiers that were involved from all other countries within conflict. D-Day was one of the turning points within the last World War, something that we hope never to be repeated, but something that is ingrained upon our national soul. And I really, really hope that these words resonate with you in some way or some form. It's exactly what every single soldier would have wanted. A beautiful sunset to commemorate such an emotional, powerful day. And we thank every single person for their service, both past, present, and to those who want to lead into the future. Your legacies will be cemented in history. Luke has set up a speaker, and I think this is going to really resonate with everybody, as I'm going to fall silent and let the music play for you all.
Wow. That gets to us every time we watch it. Luke, you're muted.
I know.
Oh, that's it. You guys really done an absolute fantastic job that night. You know, completely your own work, completely your own words. It was absolutely amazing.
I think editing that video yesterday, I obviously rewatch it, make sure I was happy, and it was just, I don't get emotional, but that, with the scenery, the sunset, it was all just perfect, and it just set the scene for the investigation that you've done that night. And then, yeah, it's just amazing. And to watch it on the night live as well, we didn't know what he was going to do. We both just sat down, we watched as we always do. And it was just amazing to sit there and watch it, and to re-watch it again, even now, is something special.
Absolutely.
So do you guys just want to have a chat about that investigation, and that, if whether you planned it or not, just let us know about it?
Yeah, this was. It's weird because I rewatch a fair amount of lives. I actually hadn't rewatched that one for a very, very long time. Luke is when Matt's not there. Luke's a technical wizard, and had the impulsive idea to do the last post. I actually had no idea that was going to happen. He said, "Just go away, and I've got something up my sleeve." So I was like, "Okay, I've got to fill a little bit of time." And that, you could ask me to repeat that speech, I'd have no clue, because that just was improvised. It
From the
drew
heart.
on the real emotions. But the weird thing was when it was all happening, I was sort of having a look, and there was loads of little love hearts sort of coming up, and I realised it must have been one of the streams that quite a number of Americans had clicked on, because all of a sudden everyone was going like, "Thank you for our troops and our armed forces, USA, USA, USA." I was like, "Wait, what? We're British." I thought the accents gave it away, but alas, it was
It was just as important to
completely
them.
improvised, and full credit to Luke to tell me to go away for a couple of minutes while he set that up, because that was a really, really special moment, and it was incredibly emotional being out there.
I think you, Luke, you've got to think I think we all love everything about World War II, but you in particular, I mean, even on a paranormal front, really, really want to follow the story and people's stories of World War II, don't you? Going to tell people what you've got.
Hide me. I will be back.
All right, let's hide him for a second. We're going to hide him for a second. He'll be back in there.
So for me to hear that was like not even planned, it was sort of on the night while you're live, makes it even better. I think if you had planned it, you might have overthought it, and possibly it wouldn't have been as smooth. But to know that wasn't planned just makes it even better to look back.
Yeah, absolutely.
The thing,
hang on, David. Luke's coming back. That gets me every time. Do you want to explain to people what that is, Luke?
It is a 1938 fabric gas mask. It's a 1938 World War II fabric gas mask with a 1941 filter upgrade. And I brought that, well, we got that in an antique shop in Rye.
That's awesome. Absolutely
that
awesome.
Is a nice bit of kit.
Tell everyone where we're going next year, Luke. Where are we going?
Right, where are we going?
Yeah.
We're going Berth-Belsen. We're going Dunkirk. We're going to go Normandy. We're going to the museum in St. Omer, which was one of Hitler's bases.
Can't wait.
Absolutely amazing. That's going to be awesome. Absolutely awesome.
You got something else there, Luke, can you?
A Nazi medal.
Do you know the history behind this stuff? You looked into it, and
yes, but off the top of my head, I can't remember.
No.
That is and this is just a generic World War II medal they gave everyone.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And that's a British
Absolutely
one, obviously.
awesome.
Great stuff.
Yeah, I have looked up the history of that. I'll post it later because it's gone.
Oh, that's cool.
Right.
That's really cool.
I'm going to sort out the next video while you
right. So
chat amongst yourselves.
We're going to go off the wall, VE Day stuff right now. We're going to keep it light-hearted. As some of you know, and I will apologise for the swearing before I even go there. Me, Luke, and David done a solo live. So what Matt's done is he's made 3 short videos. Well, we have 4 short videos. One being Karen, but she's not actually on the live tonight, but I'm going to show it anyway. I've made 3 short videos of our lives and our best bit. So the first live that we're going to show you is, it will be Luke's highlights, I believe. So Luke, do you want to tell everyone where you went and the story behind your solo?
I went to St. Eansworth Church in Lyminge. Not Minge or anything like that. It's Lyminge. Because at work, like that day or a couple of days before, I was told they was doing an archaeological dig and come across a skeleton. So I thought, oh, I'll go do a live there, see if I can get it. The skeleton was still there uncovered, which was pretty cool. And they have actually done tests on that skeleton, and it is the lady from St. Eansworth. She is called St. Eansworth. So it was the actual person. And she's royalty somehow. I'm not sure.
And that was the skeleton you could see?
Yeah.
Okay, so that is in the video, so we'll see that.
Yeah, so that is actually St. Eansworth. That is her actual skeleton.
Okay. Right, they're only about 1 or 2 minutes long. No investigating, just pure solo reactions to you being alone on an investigation. So
Go on then.
let's have a look.
Is your audio on? Yeah.
Yeah.
That white thing is a skull. And under the tarpaulin, you can see like the darkest brown little bit of skull. It is a remains of a medieval body of a child. So welcome to Paranormal Shadow Investigations. I'm Luke. We are going to see if we can get the medieval child come through and whoever else remains in this graveyard. It is absolutely huge. The bells went off as soon as I got here and I should have brought a change of boxes. So, let's go get set up. Right, so because we're in a church, I'm actually going to start off with Solomon. I'm going to build up the energy. I would have came. No. By playing this. So this is the Lord's Prayer played backwards. So you just said yes. When was it built? Fuck me. The church bells have just gone off. I shit myself. There's a proper uneasy feeling in here.
His face.
That was scary as fuck.
You're the only person in the world I know. Right, I'm in a church, so I'm going to play like the evil version of the Lord's Prayer backwards.
And have like this evil laugh during it as well.
Oh God, you do make me laugh.
If you chat, then I'll get the next video lined up.
That place was scary as fuck.
It did come across, yeah.
You
Just
can
sitting
tell.
there, the bell goes off. I felt like every bloody 10 minutes. It was that big. I thought someone was hiding behind bloody gravestones trying to kill me.
Oh, bless you. There was a good live. And you know what I love about it is the fact that your confidence came through and you were just you were so much more confident in that video. And it was nice because obviously when you're with David's so good at what he does, you're not as talkative. So to actually get you on your own.
In the background.
Exactly. Matt does as well, bless his little heart. So, you know, to see you that confident and doing what you do best and doing what you love, it was amazing. So I want more of them this year, Luke.
Do you want to go through a few comments first?
Yeah, let's go through a few comments before we go
I
to
don't know
David.
where to go back to because there's so many people laughing.
Oh, she's been to YouTube, that's why.
Yeah.
Karen, I'm here. Brilliant. Stay where you are, Karen. We've got something coming up for you, love. That's it. I'm dead. Everyone's laughing.
A lot of laughs.
Everyone's laughing.
That was James' night.
I remember you doing that, Luke. Yeah.
And just quickly, we're going to be going off about 5 to 9. So anyone in the UK, just so we can get wrapped up for the Queen's speech. So
Yeah,
you're not going to miss that.
Yeah, we can't miss that. Hi, Rachel. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Diane. How you doing? Right, so the next one we're going to cover is our David's.
David's solo.
David's solo. Are you ready for this, David?
Right, you, I'll get it lined
No.
up.
Do you want to explain to everyone where you was?
Is this the one in the churchyard?
Yes.
I was in the churchyard. I
Space.
the name escapes me, but the fear doesn't. It was
Some church in
terrifying.
middle of nowhere.
Yes.
Yeah, it was middle of no. It was middle of nowhere. Luke opened the car door, booted me out with the box, and went, "Enjoy."
Yep.
Right.
Here we go. Did you do audio?
For many of us, when we do, seems a little weird. Whether we do it in groups of 40, 6, even when we get it down to 2, it still gets a little bit weird. So you must wonder sometimes, how must it feel when it's just one person? Morning, afternoon, and evening to everybody watching. My name's David. I'm here alone in a very big field, and it's very cold, and my bum is wet because it has been raining the entire day. It has only just stopped raining. I need to stretch my legs because otherwise I'm going to get pins and needles. Hope you're having a great evening. I look like I work in the red light district at Amsterdam. However, that was possibly the nastiest 2.5 minutes of my life. Can't say I was a huge fan of that, but my hope is that I don't cry, because that was the bar that I set myself for tonight. Don't cry. I just heard laughter from behind me. That's not fun. That's not funny. In terms of how creepy lives get, that got pretty fucking creepy for me.
Explain yourself, young man.
I'm not proud of myself. I brought shame.
No, you didn't.
I think I'm funny when I'm really not. I'm unintentionally funny. I think people laugh at me. I can't even begin to tell you how scared I was and how scared I still am to do those sorts of things.
It was so good.
But don't you think, though, David, you'd agree with me, not so much Luke, because Luke's not scared of anything. Are you, Luke?
You.
Oh, me. Cheers, Luke. But don't you think that when you're on your own, I mean, like in yours, we're seeing and hearing things, but a lot of it it's your fear, isn't it? Because we're on our own.
The majority of it was me turning the car around.
Yes, I remember. Yeah. But a lot of it's fear, isn't it? It's when being on your own. It does heighten your fear, and you're hearing and seeing a lot of things, isn't it, when you're on your own?
I didn't get into this field on my own. Luke dragged me to an investigation, to a hunt, and Luke has continued to drag me to those. So I've never had the experience to try and do it on my own. The fact that you guys thought I had even a chance of doing it on my own was scary enough.
We got some good comments actually, David.
Where
Right,
no,
go down.
It's a roast of David.
Okay, so that was funny, but yeah, we have all been there. It was always funny when it's someone else. Absolutely, Rob. 100%. Next one up.
This one?
No, that's Rob's. Next one. Andrew, I said it before. David is a great commentator voice and great presenter. Absolutely.
100%.
Absolutely.
But the biggest scaredy cat going.
I just want to add, it wasn't intentional that you said in the video, I look like I work at Amsterdam red light zone, and that was the worst 2.5 minutes of my life.
I was gonna talk about your editing there.
It wasn't intentional, but it does work.
It's really funny that people will think it'll last minutes now. Seconds maybe.
Okay.
Right, I'm going to line up.
So we're going to go on to my one. I just want to apologise. If you've got children watching, cover their ear holes. this is the first time that I'd ever done a lone live on my own. I was in the middle of and I mean middle of nowhere. There's no houses for miles, in the woods, completely on my own. And I'm going to do it again because it was brilliant. But here's the live.
Oh, it's so good to watch as well.
We'll show you. Just make sure there's no little ones watching.
Okay.
Hi guys, welcome to Paranormal Shadow Investigations. For those that don't know me, I'm Shelley. I'm fucking crazy. So I am in the middle of the woods on my own. I can hear footsteps. Holy fuck. Absolutely shitting myself, I've got to say. Oh dear. I'm hearing footsteps behind me. Shit. What's that? Tripod up for a minute. Oh yeah, I swear I heard a man's voice on the way in. I'm still hearing things. I know, Lulu, shush. It's horrible. It's not raining. It's definitely not raining. I just heard a man's voice. See again. It's over here. It's over here, isn't it? It's over here. Oh my god. I don't want to turn around. Holy fuck. Come on, Shelley. You can do this. Come on. Okay. Oh, fuck. Loved every fucking minute of it.
I love the way when Shell gets scared, she goes like starts whispering, like she doesn't wake the dead.
It's not the reaction you expect from Shelley, because Shelley is so vocal. You expect her to like Peaky Blinders, cuss, cuss, as loud as possible.
So what she does normally then?
Her Tourette's come right out.
I think it was what made it worse. I was shitting it anyway. And Matt said to me when I got out, I'll never forget. Matt said to me, the woods start right beside the roadside where he parked up, and he said to me, "Don't wander off too far into the woods. Just stay inside, sort of inside the fence, and do that area there." So I was like, "Yeah, I ain't gonna go too far. I'm absolutely crapping myself. I'm not absolutely crapping myself." So I've got out of the car, walked a little way into the woods, turned the light on, and then just carried on walking. Next thing you know, I'm in the middle of the woods, all on my own.
That's right. You've got to do them again. I can't wait to do them again.
No, I can't wait to do them again. I am looking forward to
Are you going to do one by yourself?
Of course. Yeah. 100%.
He's going to take my spot on the rotation now.
Oh, no.
I'm spotting you even scarier places, David. Don't worry
No,
about
I'm sending you guys out to be like the bait. And then if you come back out all right, I can use that location.
Yeah, you got to go do it first.
Yeah, that's fine.
So, right, I'm going to line up the next video. I'm going to talk about that.
Okay, so our very next and last video. Now, this woman, I absolutely love her to death, but this was probably one of the funniest moments, and I think you boys would agree with me, that we've ever had in Paranormal Shadow Investigations.
Oh my god, are you kidding me?
100%.
Oh my god, we actually are.
Okay,
We're surrounded by
Hang on.
balls.
Hold on.
2 seconds, sorry.
Video auto played.
Yeah, so, yes, it was David, yeah. Karen's reaction was absolutely amazing this
Can I
night.
explain a little bit about what happens between you?
Go on, David.
So we go into these woods. We have a picnic before we start doing the live, which must have alerted
I fed them
some
strawberries.
guests, and there may have been the occasional strawberry feed. We were kind of in two minds about what to do at this point, but there was one member of the team who was absolutely certain what we were going to do. It's just a shame she didn't tell any of us.
Should we show the video?
Yes.
I think it's
We might need to show this a couple of times. Let's show this video.
I think it's self-explanatory once you see it.
Oh my God, are you kidding me? Oh my God, we actually are. We're surrounded by balls. Or
Cow things with horns. It's looking at me. It's looking at me. And we've got 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my God. Look at Karen run. That's a I completely forgot that was the Benny Hill edit as well.
Karen, are you still in the chat, my love? Is Karen still there? Oh my God. She was, and she always isn't she? She's just
Like we said, the funny thing about it is, so she obviously wants to get away from the balls. So you'd imagine she would just run. But first of all, she grabs as much food and drink as she can, and then runs.
Who wants to see it?
We still had to jump over the massive tree branch that was laying on the floor. Then we still got surrounded by about 10 cows.
Yes.
Oh my God.
And then we
was up the tree.
Yeah, and then we was like, "Where's Kevin?" And we looked up, and he's right up the tree. Just going up the tree. Let's play it again quickly.
We want it once more, yeah?
Yeah, go
Do
on.
it again.
Oh my God, are you kidding me?
Oh my God, we actually are. We're surrounded by balls. Or cow things with horns. It's looking at me. It's looking at me. And we've got 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my God. Look at Karen run. That's a
Oh my God, that was amazing.
So good. Chat saying.
Everyone's
I don't know where to
laughing.
go back
Just,
to.
you'll go down a little bit. You go and wait till stop there.
Yeah.
No, up a bit more. One more. That's Karen. Look. Click on that one. I'm here crying.
It was so good.
Karen, it was amazing. It's my favourite. Absolute my favourite. Laughter. Lots of laughter. Laugh out loud. I always say the living scare me more than the dead, especially when they have big arse horns.
Exactly, yeah.
What a legend. Absolutely amazing. It was even my stuff. No, it was my stuff. She ran away. Yes, just you have to watch back, Kerry. Sorry, my darling. Oh my God, that was. It will always be Forest Run. That's
It's so horrible, isn't it?
That's it. Oh my life, that was just so hilarious. And you know what?
Usain Bolt had nothing on Karen that night. She
I've
went
never
like
seen her
Roadrunner.
I have never, ever seen her run that fast. Honestly, it was just, it was probably, but here's to loads more memories, you know.
Oh God.
I noticed Matt didn't line up his video of him falling over the gravestone.
What video?
What video? We've all seen it. That's enough, isn't it?
What about the video of you falling over at St Augustine's that doesn't exist?
No, it doesn't. Does it?
I think we should set a small challenge, guys. If PSI gets to 6,000 likes, we should release that video.
It's been released.
6,000 likes on
6,000
Facebook.
likes, and Matt will make edits out of it.
Yes. What we
Yeah,
got?
we love you too, Karen. That was absolutely amazing. Don't forget when we were stuck in slingers and the baby came near us, the ball started looking like it was about to touch us. Yeah, it did. I remember that. Oh my God. I just run up on this log and fucking stayed there. I wasn't getting down
I
from
think
nowhere.
that was the thing. Where the balls were was the only way out. And they were literally everywhere. We couldn't see a way back to the cars.
The thing was that when we ran to where Karen had run, which was into that little wooded area.
Yeah.
So the ball came out from two different places and surrounded that wooded area.
Yeah, that's right.
I was just worried about the spirit boxes. I was like...
But like I say, I think the highlight of the fact was that Karen had run off with my stuff in the trolley and just left us.
The sausage rolls were more valuable than us.
Yeah, but what a good place for evidence, though. We're definitely going back there. Absolutely, we're going back there. That was absolutely brilliant.
We've got about 10 minutes to have a bit of a chat. And if anyone hasn't already, make sure you like the page, hit the love button as much as you can if you're enjoying the stream. Anyone on YouTube, make sure you sub, give it a thumbs up. Just trying to push the likes up a little bit and make sure we get noticed a little bit more. There's one more thing we want to talk about in general.
Yeah, there is. Mr. Colonel Tom Moore.
Let's bring a picture up of Tom. And also just all the key workers as well.
Do you know what? This time, you know, not just the fact that it's VE Day, but with the coronavirus and everything that's going on, it really puts things in perspective. You know, the nurses, the doctors, the people that work in job centres, the people that work in funeral directors, the postmen, the dustmen, you know, all these guys, the people that work in food factories, these guys are keeping our country going. The retail staff, absolutely all of you, you know, they're keeping our country going. This man, what an inspiration over the last few weeks. You know, he makes you think about life a little bit more, doesn't he? And, you know, what an inspiration. And from Paranormal Shadows, you know, if you work in that industry or any of those industries or in it, you're at work at the moment, we want to say thank you. You know, we want to say a big thank you. And we love you all. And, you know, you are an inspiration. And
there's plenty of places you can donate or show your support. It's not for us to do, but there's plenty of places. There's plenty of places out there for you to go and support all these people. Show that you appreciate them. Please do, because we'd be lost without him right now in this situation.
Absolutely. You know, and Tom's a veteran. He's just been made a colonel, and oh my God, what
100 years old.
You know, he fought for his country, and now he's raising money to help those that are fighting this war now. You know?
Was it 30 million? It's
very, very close to, I think, or he has smashed it.
Yeah, it was over 30 million. You know, what an absolute legend.
Which is and I think he's still today, he's saying that he's going to continue walking. All the time people are donating, he's going to continue walking. And it just sets an example for all the generations to show it can be done. You know, the more you push, the more people are going to donate, and it should go to all the right places, and hopefully we'll see the benefits of all that.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
So, we want to leave it there, guys. Do you want to add anything, Luke?
Think of us while we're working tomorrow.
Oh, shut up. You're making phone calls. We will think of you, don't worry.
Right, let's see what people comment saying.
Eh?
There will be more World War II places. And there will be a Dunkirk live soon, sometime.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Absolutely awesome. I can't wait for that, Luke.
Right, let's go through the comments a little bit. Just to,
He's inspirational, absolutely. GB. Tom is an amazing man and an inspiration to us all. Describe people who are still working. Thank you.
So yes, Callum, take a leaf out of his book.
He's back to work, sir. Callum's back to work, sir. McDonald's.
32 million raised. 31.
God bless Captain Tom.
100%.
David, any last words before we leave tonight?
Thank you guys
Just,
for taking the time to do your lives, even though you've had a very hard time. And you're welcome anytime. It's helped us as well.
This is why we've started doing our lives again. I think David and Luke would agree with us as well before. Sorry, David.
No,
We've been, especially me, I'm struggling a little bit at the moment. And I think it's what's keeping us going, isn't it? Dealing with lives. Because I think I'd be killing my children and my husband. And so, yeah. Sorry, Kaylee.
One last thing.
Sorry?
One last thing.
Go on.
Don't forget to tune in on Sunday, 8 o'clock. 9 o'clock.
Oh, yeah, we'll mention that in a minute. What was you going to say, David?
I was just going to say these lives have really helped me personally through all of this. And isolating alone, not with anybody, it does leave you with your own thoughts. And to do this live, to have a bit of happiness, it's a celebration today, and
That's what
it's
we're
celebrating everything that has been good and great and humorful about what we do. So a massive thank you to everybody who's been watching, and key workers, inspiration, Tom Moore, stand up bloke.
Absolutely.
Brilliant.
So, guys, I'm going to let Matt have the last final words.
Just quickly, Rachel, miss you guys. Can't wait to come on some investigations with you again.
Won't be long, hopefully.
Can't wait to get out.
Can't wait to get out. He's an amazing man, absolutely. Absolutely brilliant. Do you want to mention something?
So, thank you to everyone again for watching. We are live again Sunday evening, 9 o'clock UK time. We have special guest Matt Benton, who is Devil's Hour Productions, filmmaker, investigator, researcher. He's got so many stories to tell. We're going to have him on for about an hour, just have a chat.
Showing his new trailer for his new documentary is coming out on Amazon Prime.
Yeah, new trailer for his documentary. He's recently been into the actual Conjuring house. So he's editing the video for that. So we're going to have a chat about that as well. So make sure you tune in. If you haven't already, like the page, hit the heart button as many times as you can. And we're going to leave it there. If everyone wants to say goodbye, goodbye from me.
Yeah. Love and light, people. Good night. And
Love and
thanks.
light to you all.
Bye. Don't forget to subscribe
you.
to our YouTube channel.
See you later. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.